Hey, how's it going there? This is gonna be a total impromptu video for all my subscribers here, and some of you guys, searching YouTube looking for a good, crypto strategy in 2023. I want to give you guys our strategy. We have pretty good merit to this. We couldn't actually find another YouTube channel last year that had more wins than we did. We have kind of a record of 126 wins in a row, actually, and then we took a loss on Luna, which everybody seemed to take a loss on Luna. Last year was pretty detrimental, and this year actually we're on a pretty good record. We've won 16 trades and had 0 losses this year, and I just actually called out 4 more trades for all of our members this morning. You can get a membership at the link below. You guys will sign in, just go to trade setups, and I've got them posted there, and I'm going to be sending out more trades in the next 3 or 4 days for you guys. So I wouldn't doubt, truthfully, I'm not overdoing this number at all. I would not doubt if we probably go 60 to 70 wins in a row without seeing any losses within the next 5 to 6 months. And I think you guys are going to like that. We scalp the markets. They're 4% scalps. So we scalp the market. And then I teach all of our members how to actually go long-term holding and how to long-term hold. So future forecast, real quick, don't mean to turn this into sales, but future forecast on the website. I'll teach you guys. I have over $250,000 in crypto. I'm teaching all of our members where we're going to be looking for exits to buy back in crypto before the halving event, before it honestly explodes. And then trade setups are where you guys can scalp. So it doesn't matter if you're a scalper or a long-term trader. Just click one of those links there and you'll get everything you need. Here's what you guys want to know. You guys want to know a strategy, and now I'll teach it to you here. There's no hidden things behind the scenes that we do of trying to call this. It's very simple. And here's what we do. We have an indicator. I didn't code this. A buddy of mine did. His name's Tony. He coded an indicator called the top and bottom finder. And something interesting about this that will play into why it works so well and what you need to be looking for is that it doesn't use any oscillators. Now, an oscillator, the reason why watching this video, you like your RSIs, you like your stochastics, it really is because it is pinned to a range, and it is the pinning of the range with this output line that it gives you is where the predictability comes from. If a line is what we called overbought, it is highly predictive that the market's going to go down. If a line is very low, then we have a high degree chance that the market's going to be going up here. That is what we use indicators for, and we like indicators for one reason only, and that is because they are pinned to a range. It is the pinning of the range that causes that. Now, the top and bottom finder does not use any oscillators. It actually uses a mathematical equation to look at past price action and say, okay, based off many points of data, where is the most likely bottom? For example, why did we get a strong buy here, and why did it not go off on this candle? Why didn't it go off here? Why didn't it go off on any of these 4 candles? Why did it go off at the exact bottom and the indicator never repaints? Why did the indicator not go off on the bottom of this one, or this one? Why did it actually call the exact bottom twice on Bitcoin? And that's due to the algorithm behind it. It's not AI, it's not machine learning, none of that crazy stuff, just fancy words. But it really looks at price action, and it can spot the bottoms before it moves up. Okay, so that's the number one tool we use to get a super high win rate on YouTube here. Secondly, we use these 2 indicators. We have to know what's happening with whale money flow. If you guys know about the markets, the money's going to follow where the big transactions go. And so when I look at whale money flow, so it's called our price versus whale money flow indicator. I'll give you guys links to these at the end of the video, or you can get them in the description. This down here is where we watch for whales to sell into the market. Because we know from historical data, there's not a single time that we can see whales selling where they eventually don't start buying. Why? Because whales need to make money too. They're not just going to sell the whole time because they need to take advantage of, the retail trader liquidity of sells, where that liquidity of selling is actually going to be where the big boys buy. Okay, I'm gonna keep this video going faster because you guys want me to get to the strategy. Trend exhaustion. You need to know when a trend is exhausted to the downside or when it's about to move up here. So that's what we use as well. So you take structures of crypto, which is, easily shown to us by the trend exhaustion. We can see behind the scenes of what whales are doing because we know where the flow of money is going. And we have an algorithm that is far surpassing, I guarantee you guys, any other algorithm you've ever used to call tops and bottoms. It's been 4 years in the making. And that's what we do. We partner these 3 together. I can technically take this off because we don't necessarily use that, but this just basically tells me what all retail traders are looking at. Up here, it gives me the top 6 biggest indicators, and I can see if we're bullish or bearish. You'll get that indicator at the end, but don't worry about that. We don't use it. Here's what I do. Make it very simple. Top and bottom finder. What we do is we come over here and we turn on the take profit. We turn on the market order, the buy limit 1 and buy limit 2, and buy limit 3 if you guys want to use really good risk management. And so how about this? I'll give you guys a free trade today. You want to do that? Make one, because we're recording this on May 16th. So here's a trade that we called out, and I'm just giving this away to you guys. So member-only content. Here we go. This is a trade we called out today. So this was on this is on Sheeb, right? Yeah, Shiba Inu. We called this out 516, and we ended up seeing that trend exhaustion was low. So see this down here I just taught you guys? Well, money flow has been, fairly heading out of the market. We have a strong buy signal. So when I see, excuse me, these three things lined up and on top of each other, this gives me a very, very high confirmation that we're going to see moves up in the market. And so what I do, like literally on a daily basis, is I go through and I look through all the top 20 coins and all the ones that are green right here. We have trades open for them. And we then look for those good entries. But we take it a step further. And a question is we got of like how are we possibly winning this many trades? There's got to be a catch to it. And there's not really any catches. There's just two main things we do. We have extremely good indicators in software to look for the bottoms. Like we know that. The second thing is we use incredible risk management, probably better risk management than you've personally ever used in your life that watching this video. We get into market orders. And we have actually an indicator here that is, you guys can see that it's always adjusting the value. It's not a stagnant indicator you just throw on, like it's always adjusting to live market value. And so these are actually coded in at what we call like proprietary Fibonacci retracement levels of very strong supports in the market. You don't want to be at the bottom of a support. You want to be just above a support so you can get out before everyone and all the what's called black boxes, another fancy word for algorithms, before they get into the market. So we've coded this in a way where if you guys want to literally find these setups yourself, like you can get a membership, that's great. I'll call them out for you guys. Like you can follow that. But if you want to do it yourself, top and bottom finder, load that. Load well money flow, load trend exhaustion, watch for well money flow to be low, watch for trend exhaustion to be low in the bottom red section, and just wait for a strong buy or buy signal. That's literally it. And then once you guys have set up, what we teach our members is that let's say you have, we won't go too big here. Let's just say $1,000, okay? You've got $1,000. What I teach is to divide this into three. So you have $333 at a market order once these three parameters are met, right here, very simple. And then you do 333 at buy limit 1. You do 333 at buy limit 2. Now, because we're so low in crypto, we are not calling buy limit 3. We're not going down to buy limit 3. Bitcoin's not going to go down to $15,000. Don't mean to be rude if you guys are like definitely bearish, but we're not going down there. We will not go down there before we get into the halving event. And so using really good risk management like this is how, I'll be honest guys, like there's been trades that we've come down all and hit the first buy limit, come back and won that. We've hit the second buy limit, come back and won that. We've hit third buy limit, we've hit 4 buy limits to come back and won it. Some trades last year at the end, I think we had to close a few because of the bear market just took crazy trades out. We had Luna collapse and all that. And so, is there a possibility to lose a trade? Yeah, it is. But we actually restructured all of our risk management from last year. So I don't know if you guys are OGs, but like we did, I think the final number was like 100. No, because we called out more trades after that. I think it was over 130 wins, and I believe there was like 16 or 17 losses. Those 16 to 17 losses were based off of support levels that we were using. We actually changed our entire model for 2023 and recoded the indicator to actually take into account the current price all the way down to 0. Okay, let me explain this to you guys. Like this will blow some of you guys' mind, and like this is why you guys can find confidences. Real quick, if you want to go to the description, there's a link to the indicators. Come over here and give me like 5 seconds. The bundle pack, snag the bundle pack. You'll get 82% off. Just click right here, and then when you're checking out, you're gonna get a $400 coupon code off the top and bottom finder. Links in the description, and you can just copy my charts. Okay, do that. You'll love it. Here's what we did: is that okay? Let's. This is gonna be fun. Normally last year, what we did is we looked for an entry and okay, let's do this because here's a good entry. Like we looked for an entry and we looked for like between a 4 to 7% take profit. Okay, great. We smashed that. But what we would do is I would look for support levels in the market like this. And I'd look for another support level here. And then, maybe I'd go back in the past and I'd look at a support level here because that's a strong support. And then I'd look at maybe one more, the past maybe down here. Okay, great. So what happened was I was using visual structured supports, but I realized that your risk management, to get the best and most effective risk management, you need to actually look at the current price. We're going to call that CP, current price. And you need to you need to have an algorithm that goes all the way down to 0. And the reason for this is that Bitcoin is very volatile. And when you are actually trading higher prices of Bitcoin, this is when you need to have greater risk management, and not greater risk management of more in risk management, but you need to actually have your buy limits spread out further. The only way to accomplish buy limits being spread out further is not by looking at structured zones, but it must be in the form of a percentage. And that percentage must be from the current price down to 0. And so what we did is we took that, and then I studied the Fibonacci retracement levels, and I coded that into this indicator as well, me and a buddy of mine. And that's how we came up with this. And so I'm telling you guys, we won 126 wins last year with 1 loss in Luna. I'm very confident that we could push over 200 wins in a row without ever losing a single trade. And it is because we use incredible risk management, and it is literally going to save you guys so much money. I have people, email in and talk to us that are like, the buy limits saved my account. I personally saved $33,000 last year. I saved myself from losing $33,000 just because I used buy limits. And now that money, I put a lot back in between December 20th and December 23rd. That money's making a good amount of money, and I'm up about $33,000 this year on all my crypto trades. So that's been really fun. So I want to just explain that to you guys. That is how we call our scalping trades out. So if you guys want the indicators, like, you can get them yourselves, and you can do this yourselves. And you can look at trades. Guys, you can use this on Forex. You can use this on futures. You can use this on ES when you're trading that. You can use it on options. Like, you can do whatever you want with it. I just want to come out and kind of cat out of the bag type thing of we do hold what we could find the highest record ever on YouTube recorded for crypto trades. And this is actually coming from, I had a business where I taught Forex, and we won 64 Forex trades in a row on YouTube. And that was at that moment the highest win rate we could ever find too. So this is not bragging or anything like that. Literally, you guys know now how we call our scalping trade setups. So you can either get the indicators, do it yourself if you want, or you guys can come over to the website, and we just charge $59 a month. It's very cheap for what we charge. Go to subscribe, $59 a month. You guys will get all the scalping calls. And then anybody who's wanting to hold for long term and look to take exits and buy back crypto lower before the halving event, I'm managing, like I said, I'm trying to take a $250,000 account to build it to over $1 million within a year. So if you're a scalper, we got you covered. If you're a long-term holder, we got you covered. And the membership has super crazy metrics on all of the different coins you guys can look at too. So the example of anyways, can't show you. It's blocked off. So anyways, you guys have a good one. I wanted to show this to you guys. Membership links are in the description as well as the indicators, but that is how we have had a ridiculously high win rate and how we are going to win. You guys keep watching this channel. You guys are going to see a lot of wins come out of Trade Confident this year. It's because we have incredible software here and indicators to call the bottoms of crypto, and we have extremely good risk management. Okay. I love you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Email us at btradeconfident@gmail.com. Indicators in the description, as well as the membership. I'll see you guys in the membership on Friday because I'm going to be doing a video for everybody. And I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the profits, and God bless you guys. Bye.